Hello, my name is Trinity. I read tarot, and this is going to be a reading for water signs for October 2020. So how I do my readings, I do 3-card spreads with clarification. First card is where you're at right now, second card is what you need to know, and the third is the most likely outcome. I take jumpers. I don't really read reversals unless I feel like it's a necessary thing, and if it is, I will mention it. Let's just dive right into this. I'm doing Scorpio first. So Scorpio, the energy you're in right now is the Queen of Swords. So you're in kind of maybe an overly practical kind of mindset. You're not really listening to your emotional side very much, but you're also not really taking shit from anyone else at the moment. I'm really drawn to the image of the mouth of this giant goose monster being tied shut by her. And to clarify that, you got the Page of Pentacles, moving forward with job opportunities, having a lot of opportunities open to you, but moving forward with job and money prospects. Another clarification you got is the Page of Wands. Again, impulsivity, kind of a rush to move towards creative opportunities as well. So if you have any creative job opportunities or anything, it's a good sign to go forward with those. Your final clarifier for where you're at right now is the Ten of Swords. You may be dealing with some kind of betrayal or just a disappointment maybe in a job opportunity even. Things not really playing out the way you want them to. What you need to know is the Knight of Wands. This is, again, impulsivity. This is moving rashly towards what you want and really just going for it. It also, it's a want for freedom. To clarify that, you got the Ace, not the Ace, the Ten of Cups. This is happy endings. This is emotional and spiritual and just fulfillment in general. And your second clarifier is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is fate turning in your favor, things falling into place to best suit you. And your final clarifier for what you need to know is the High Priestess. This is the perfect union between practicality and feeling and intuition. This is a reminder to listen to your intuition in any dreams that you're having or feelings that you're getting. Also a reminder not to be too into the practical side, but also not too into the spiritual side. Have a good balance of both. Your most likely outcome is the Four of Wands. This is a card of success, celebration, happiness, foundations. To clarify that, you got the Ten of Pentacles. This is a card of legacy, of, fruition, of hard work paying off. To further clarify that, you got the Eight of Swords. You're in your head about something, but you don't need to be, because what you got is abundance and good things coming in. Your final clarifier is the Ten of Wands. It may feel like a bit of a burden working up to it at that point, but ultimately that burden is going to be worth it because there's going to be a lot of good and a lot of abundance coming in for you. Yeah. All right, Cancer. So where you're at right now, you are in the energy of the King of Cups. This is emotional maturity. This is balance between the head and the heart. This is, understanding who you are and where you are and accepting the things that you can't change, which can be hard. To clarify that, you got the Seven of Wands. This is perseverance in the face of doubt. This is standing your ground and not letting anyone tell you that they know better than you, or, this is persevering despite the odds. Your second clarifier is the King of Wands. This is, the energy of having what you want and maintaining it. It's not very impulsive, not too rash. It's fiery, but not overly so. It's the energy of taking what's yours. And your final clarifier is the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory, of perseverance again. This is making it out of the worst. What you need to know is the Queen of Cups. This is gaining emotional balance. This is emotional maturity again. This is, you know, knowing what's yours and keeping it. This is listening to your intuition also. To clarify that, you got the Seven of Cups. This is having a bunch of opportunities open to you. It's also daydreaming, you know, with the 2 full moons in October. It's going to be a very busy month for manifestation. So if you want something to come into reality, if you want something to come to fruition, focus on making it a reality. Second clarifier is the High Priestess. This is a card of listening to your intuition, the balance of intuition and practicality. Yeah, this is silently working towards bringing in what you want. And your final clarifier is the Ten of Swords. This is heartbreak. It feels like you're coming out of that space though, getting over it. Getting over something that hurt you and kind of put a damper on you moving towards what you want. But you're moving past it, you're coming out of it. Your most likely outcome is the Hermit. This is a card of, again, listening to your intuition. It's taking time away, retreating into yourself, and knowing that you have your best interest at heart. To clarify that, you got the Queen of Swords. This is boss bitch energy. This is not listening, not letting other people tell you what they think you should be doing. This is listening to yourself and not taking shit. It's setting boundaries. It's keeping those boundaries. Your second clarifier for that is the Lovers. There could be someone coming in romantically, but it's also important that if there is somebody coming into your life, that you keep those boundaries that you're setting. Don't let anyone, you know, push you towards doing something you don't want to do. And your final clarifier is the Death card. This is change. This is transformation. You know, it's a willing change though. You know that change is coming. And it's best that you just go with it and see what is reborn out of that process. Very interesting that you got the King and Queen of Cups along with the Lovers card. All right, Pisces. So where you're at right now, you got the Fool reversed. This is a card of naivety. I feel like you took a risk. Maybe you didn't look before you leaped. You maybe got a bad feeling about something you were doing, someone you were seeing, and you didn't listen to that, and you just dove in, and it's not gonna work out the way you want to. Your clarifier for that is the Ten of Cups reversed. Again, I don't really do reversals often, but your first two are reversed because it felt that they needed to be, I guess. So the Ten of Cups normally in the upright position is a card of, you know, emotional fulfillment, happiness, abundance, especially in love. But in the reverse, it's like all those expectations of happiness and all those daydreams of being fulfilled and having that life you wanted with somebody turned upside down on its head, and it's just not going to be that way. You know, your second clarifier is the Three of Cups. Perhaps you're in a third-party situation, or there's somebody else that this person had feelings for or was seeing on the side, and that could be correlating with why the Ten of Cups is in reverse. Your final clarifier for where you're at right now is the Strength card. No matter how bad it feels and how bad it hurts, you'll pull through. You have the inner strength too, and you don't need that person. What you need to know is the Three of Pentacles. This is a card of collaboration. This is working towards what you want. You know, maybe you just need to dig your heels in and focus on work instead of on this situation, on these people, because ultimately they're not worth your time. To clarify that, you got the Nine of Cups. Through that hard work, through collaboration, also reaching out to people who are in your inner circle, who support you, you'll find satisfaction and a fulfillment of your dreams. Your second clarifier is the Hermit. I feel like you need to take some time to just retreat to yourself, look at what you want for your life, and just think about how you want your future to play out. But while you're in that moment of contemplation with a Hermit, don't let yourself get wrapped up in the Eight of Swords, in overthinking, in, you know, trapping yourself in anxiety and depression. You are the only one who can get you out of that kind of mind space if you want it. And you have the strength to, obviously. Okay. Your most likely outcome is the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory, of success, of pulling through and getting where you need to go. To clarify that, you got the Eight of Wands. This is inspiration to push forward, you know. You know where you want to go. You know what you need to do. This is a reminder to just go for it. Just full force, full steam ahead. Do it. You also got the Lovers reversed. I feel like maybe it's just not the best time for you right now to be focusing on love. I feel like you need to focus on yourself and your prospects, like business-wise or monetarily. Just focus on you. Don't worry about other people. What's yours will come to you. And your final clarifier is the Death card. So change, transformation, rebirth. Through this hardship, through the heartbreak of, you know, finding out a risk wasn't quite worth it and that somebody wasn't quite shit, you'll move on to success, but it'll have to come at the expense of change, at the expense of thinking about what you want and how you're gonna get it. But you'll get there. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, go ahead and let me know what you think. This is like one of the first times I've filmed these kinds of things, so if you have any ideas on how I could make it better or anything, go ahead and let me know. Yeah, have a great rest of your day.